Greetings and hello. Let's take a virtual trip to Egbaland, Abeokuta in Ogun State, where we make our Adire. Come with me.
Akíkanjú ni wá nílẹ̀ bàbá wa, a ò káwa òrèlè àjèjì, àjèjì wá o.
Welcome back. It is important to note that without cassava, there is no Eko in Adire Eleko. So, after we have used cassava for gari and other things, it is now also used as starch, Eko for our Adire Eleko. So you just take your cassava, mix it with hot water to get the paste that you use for the application process. As you can see, at the Bola Coca Textile Company, we have registered a trademark called Fabricana. So you would hear the woman here saying Fabricana a lot because that is the label that they are working for under the Bola Coca Textile Company. The design is done using stencils and freehand on the fabric, as you can see. Don't you like this? Eko, also known as cassava, being used here is the safest form of Adire because it is food, all right? It's not harmful, and our environment is better for it. It is also safe for children to use. This process is something that the children can be a part of. The other alternative would have been batik, which would need wax. Wax cannot be used if it's not hot, and that is not safe at all. And so this is what we'd use for Adire Eleko. After starch application, you leave it to dry in the sun. When the fabric is properly dried, you now begin dyeing. Of course, you should have prepared your dye pots. Here you see the leaves, the indigo leaves. They are prepared and the dye is extracted from it. We have these pots stationed where we put the dried Eko fabric and begin the dyeing. It is dyed once, twice, 3 times, multiple times, because natural dye is not the same as the chemical dye. So you have to do it over and over again, and that's how we achieve that bluish black color. Beautiful indigo from plants giving life. After applying the dye several times to achieve the blue-black color, then Eko is scraped off fabric. After scraping the cassava Eko off the fabric, we now wash it several times. We wash it several times, wash the dye, the excess dye off, then we spread it out to dry. Once it's dried up, there's no water in it and it's perfectly dried, we now take it to the traditional ironing man who irons it traditionally. Everything from start to finish is done naturally and by hand, using our hands, using the hands. That's how we do it. There's no electricity in the process, there's no heat. Everything we use is natural, and then we fold it into the desired shape and begin to beat it. Every fabric we make with our hands under the Bola Coca Textile Company carries a registered trademark called Fabricana. Fabricana is owned by Bola Coca, and that is the mark of quality that we put on our fabrics to give you the assurance of quality. Let me hear you say Fabricana. Fabricana is registered in Nigeria under the Bolakoka Textile Company as the owner of the rights. So once you see the Fabricana trademark, you know it's authentic, you know it's original, you know it's made with hands, you know it carries everything called originality. And that's African. Thank you for watching.